Hey there, welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to share with you 9 things that I've stopped buying in order to make more money. Now, I'm not all about saving every penny, but I do believe in spending below my means and using that extra money to invest and grow my wealth. Trust me, it's made a huge difference in my monthly budget without sacrificing my quality of life. So, let's dive right into it. First off, let's talk about books. Now, I'm a huge fan of reading, and I think it's essential for personal growth and expanding your knowledge. However, instead of buying every book I come across, I've made some changes. I keep my all-time favorite books in hard copy on my bookshelf, but for the ones I know I won't read again and again, I either buy them on my Kindle or rent them for free through my local library using an app called Libby. It saves me money while still allowing me to enjoy a good read. Next on the list is brand new cars. Look, if you don't have the money for it, don't buy it. The moment you drive that shiny new car off the lot, it loses a chunk of its value. And within a few years, it depreciates even more. Instead, why not hold off on that purchase and invest the money into something that generates cash flow? Trust me, it's worth it in the long run. Now, let's talk souvenirs. I love traveling and making memories, but buying souvenirs from every trip can be a waste of money and take up precious space in my tiny apartment. So, I've stopped buying them altogether. Instead, I've found that writing in a journal or keeping an online journal vlog of my travel experiences brings back memories, far better than any souvenir ever could. The temptation of buying the latest and greatest technology. We're bombarded with new gadgets all the time, but do we really need to upgrade every time something new comes out? I've learned that having more of a particular thing doesn't necessarily bring more happiness. So, before upgrading, I ask myself if the cost of the upgrade is really worth the marginal increase in happiness. Often, I find that spending that money on new experiences or items that truly bring me joy is a better investment. Let's talk about sales. We all love a good deal, right? But here's the thing, sales can trick us into buying things we didn't actually plan on buying. Retailers use psychology to make us feel like we're saving money, but in reality, we're still spending. So, I've become more conscious of distinguishing between buying something on sale, because I genuinely wanted it versus buying something just because it's on sale. It's a subtle but important distinction. Investing in things we don't understand is a big no-no. I've seen so many people pour their money into investments without fully grasping what they're getting into. Even if you have a financial advisor, it's crucial to have a basic understanding of where your money is going and if it aligns with your values and goals. After all, nobody cares about your money as much as you do. Fast fashion. Guilty as charged. I used to shop at all those trendy, inexpensive stores, but you know what? None of those fast fashion items have stood the test of time in my closet. They either fell apart or went out of style. So, I've shifted my focus to quality over quantity. If something feels great, looks good, and lasts longer, I'm willing to spend a bit more on it. Plus, having fewer clothes means less decision-making stress in the morning. High-maintenance beauty treatments. Nails, eyelashes, hair dye, you name it. They can be not only expensive but also time-consuming. I've realized that the cost goes beyond just the price tag. It's the time value that I consider as well. When I'm getting my nails done, for example, I can't multitask and be productive. So, I've decided to cut back on these high-maintenance treatments and focus on things that give me a greater return on my time investment. Of course, I make exceptions for special occasions and events, but as a regular routine, it's just not worth it. Now, let's talk about something that might be a bit controversial, prenups. During Christmas, we tend to exchange gifts with so many people out of habit, and it can add up to a significant expense. But considering the current financial climate and the impact it's having on our wallets, I believe there are better ways to show our appreciation and give back. That's why I'm embracing the idea of a no unnecessary present pact. It's about focusing on meaningful gestures and experiences rather than feeling obligated to exchange material gifts. To sum it all up, my mindset when it comes to spending is all about trade-offs. I have no problem spending on things that truly bring me joy and value. But I've become more conscious of cutting out expenses that are based on habit, ego, or the need to impress others. Because when you really think about it, is that extra expense for a depreciating asset or a fleeting experience worth sacrificing your financial freedom? So, my friend, take a step back and evaluate your financial decisions. Consider the trade-offs and think about the long-term impact on your wealth and happiness. Remember, it's not about being a penny pincher, but rather making intentional choices that align with your goals. If you're curious about how I manage my monthly spending, I've got another video linked here where I share all the juicy details. And hey, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate your support. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I'll catch you in the next video. Until then, take care and keep making smart financial choices. You've got this.